Hi, I'm Angela, and I wanted to talk to you today about hypnosis and bust some of those myths. A lot of people think that when they go into a hypnosis session, that they are going to lose complete control, and that the hypnotherapist is going to be able to control and manipulate you to do all the things. I'm sure you have seen the like in the movies or on the talk shows where the hypnotherapist calls you up and makes you quack like a chicken and do silly things or say silly things or make confessions to things that no one knows, like deep dark secrets. But the truth is that with hypnosis, you are 100% in control at all times. As a matter of fact, you have probably been in a hypnotized state a number of times today. Whether that was just daydreaming, planning dinner for the night, even driving to or from work, or just driving in general. Sometimes you go on autopilot. That's where you don't really remember the last couple of turns you made, or maybe you lost a minute of time because you were kind of hypnotized by the street as you're driving. It's just being in a super relaxed state where your subconscious kind of takes over. And really, what hypnosis is about getting in touch with that subconscious self. And so that's what a hypnotherapist does, is helps you get in touch with that subconscious self. The way that I use hypnotism is not in a way to install any ideas or anything in your mind. That's also another myth, is that nothing can be installed or make you forget something that happened. What it does is it can show you a different perspective so that you are able to access that memory in a different way from a different view. But you don't forget the old view or the old way of seeing things. It just brings clarity. It's kind of like when you first meet somebody and maybe you don't like them because maybe they're coming off really angry, or they're just rude or have bad energy. You just, don't care very much for them. But then once you get to know them, you learn that they're actually like a really sweet, kind person, and maybe they become your best friend. I've known that's been a story in my life, especially in my younger years. Where I had a misconception, and until I really dove in deep and got to know that person, I wasn't aware that that's who they were. Hypnosis is much the same, where it helps you just see things from a different side, a different angle, a different way that can oftentimes lead to like deep healing and understanding and moving on. Um, Hypnosis isn't something to be afraid of. It isn't something that you have no control of. If anything, it's a very empowering practice that installs in you different tools, different ways of looking at things, and just help you relax and access that part of your brain that sometimes the loops that we get caught up in our brains don't allow us to access every day. So I hope this brought a little bit of clarity and give you a little bit of comfort if you're moving on with any type of hypnosis therapy.